This man was pouring wine. Suddenly pulled his pants down. Two perverts sat and laughed. More importantly, perverts want to see the man's wife's buttocks. This man couldn't take it anymore. He declined. The pervert angrily strangled this man. The wife was worried that the enemy would harm her husband. Just agreed. Then pulled up her skirt with disgrace. Today I will introduce to you a horror film called The Storm is Coming. Wii U to the end has found satisfaction. Chain May couple. They went to a remote island on a fishing vacation. Unexpectedly when they returned they were lost. Two people had to go ashore to think of other plans. It was already dark. Storm was coming. Chain led May around to park the rain. May wanted to call to need help, but discovered on this island there is no phone reception. At this moment Chain saw that there is a car ahead. Just wanted to go, but May stopped Chain. Only a man was seen being beaten by the group of people. They didn't want to get in trouble, then turned their heads and left. But not long. Immediately saw a bright lamp in the depths of the forest. They thought that they was finally saved. Chain and May rushed to the front of the house. Came to know it turned out to be a torn house. They feel cold. Just walked into the house. There was no one in the house. Rash is all over the room. Chain detected an image frame. In the image, there are three men with guns. In the back, right, San, David and Aben. They seem to be the owners of this house. Chain found a wired phone to call the police for help, but accidentally discovered plants growing indescribable here. Chain suddenly got nervous and hurriedly took May away. Unfortunately, the owner of the house in time to leave, found a stranger inside the house. David took the lead holding the gun, forcing the two of them to go out. Chain saw David and just gave May to her explanation. Just went out, and said, she would spend money to let the brothers drive them away. David was offended. And there is no residue for them to go so easily. He told Aben to help Dad go upstairs to rest. Said that don't let Dad see the woman. Then put the two of them inside the room. At this time, May even asked them to take me to town. David said the storm outside was too big. The car could not go far to go, so they had to wait until tomorrow. David told the two of them to take a clean hot shower. Tonight they will stay here for now. When took a shower, Chain told May, he discovered the indescribable plants after this room. These people are definitely not good people. Chain and May planned escape and report them to the police. But David heard their conversation. So he took their clothes and left towels and 2 shirts. Chain went out and didn't see any clothes. Immediately knew that the two of them were playing. He just had to bring towels to the bathroom. Two perverted brothers make it difficult for this couple. Not only tearing Chain's tofu, but also want to see May's buttocks. May fried eggs to burn. David couldn't stand the hunger. Ask her if she knows how much chicken eggs a pound. Then let May kill the rabbit. Chain stoked this. Two big mouths are quarreling. David puts a knife to Chain neck and gagged him. May had pity on her husband. Just had to pick up the knife. The two brothers ate the rabbit meat that May made. Very pleased, when they were teasing the couple. Suddenly there was a sound upstairs. David hastily covered Aben's mouth. Reminded everyone not to do well to avoid awakening the father upstairs. If they want to live. After they said that they took the couple to the barn. When they didn't notice, Chain pulled May out. On the way, they saw a body that had been tortured to death. Who was beaten before. At the same time, Aben led a ferocious dog to find them. Then David also drove over. Thus, they had just run and escaped were captured back. Knowing that enemies were a killer without compassion, Chain immediately became soft, promising to give them a huge sum of money. Unexpectedly the two brothers were not greedy for money. They declined rude to May. Chain wanted to stop, was beaten to the ground by Aben. And even shot a gun in his direction. Chain said his wife was pregnant. Begged them to forgive May. But the two of them are inherently indifferent. Chain still wanted to fight. Aben breaks Chain's leg with a gun. Just when the two perverts were about to succeed. San was awakened by the gunshot just now. San entered. Saw two brothers hiding a woman behind. San was furious. And beat Aben. He asked May if she was on her menstrual date. And warned her if she ever had to be careful with the dog in the house. Her blood will definitely rush to bite. After saying that, he told the two men to go to their room. And warned May not to try to escape. Because the dog hadn't eaten for a few days. They left. She calmed down, began a counterattack, knowing that she was into trouble. She could only act by herself. So she created a secret weapon. Found a bottle, cut the cap into 4 quarters. Then reinsert the bottle. I don't know how to use it specifically. Then she saw the old fishing rod and the hook on the wall. Immediately created a drawing in her mind. Tie the rope to the fishing rod. Through the ceiling, tighten together, that tie hook on the other side. After successfully hiding everything, May turned off the light. Waiting for prey. At this moment, Aben escaped from his father and went into the warehouse. Just entered, he started the trap. Dozens of hooks hung him up in the air. He roared loudly. His face were hooked. She took out her gun to deal with the enemy, but found that there were no bullets in the gun. So she picked up the hammer, hit him on the ground, and added a few more hammers. The flesh was sticking out of the skin. That his father did not recognize him. Right now. In the room, San felt a little angry, asking David to bring May. When he got to the warehouse, Aben was beaten to death by May and hidden. She walked into another room. David even applied lipstick on her, then let she slowly walk into San's room. May soon had a preparation. Immediately after the enemy was about to succeed, the secret weapon finally took effect. San clutched the bottle in his hand. The blood flowed incessantly. He gritted his teeth in pain. Don't ask where the bottle came from. I don't know too. David downstairs heard the sound and ran up to check. May was now running out of the warehouse. David assumed they were hiding in a closet, holding guns and going there. He opened the closet. He didn't expect the body of his brother to be inside. The corpse pushed him to the ground. Eyeballs fell on his face. David was threatened with a loud cry. Chain and May took the opportunity to escape. They locked the door of the warehouse and locked the enemy inside. When the two of them got ready to board the car, San in the room got out of the bottle. In anger chased out. Fortunately, the dog smelled fresh blood. Just recognize the blood does not recognize people. San was directly dropped to the ground by the dog. The scene was so horrible that nothing could stop it. David used all his strength to open the barn. However, only saw his dad was chased away by the dog in pain. He chased the dog away in pain. May also started the car. David was very angry at this time. He rushed into the warehouse, chased the strange car out. The ropes of the wagon took Aben's body, was forced to stop. May hit the accelerator pedal. Rushing into the opponent, David was able to resist. Jumped straight into the car. This time the strange car turns its head in place. May pull the gear lever. First reverse the car, took the chance that the David can't get up. Then switch the wheel. 1 foot pedal accelerates, rushing at David. After the cry of blood is a pool of blood. Even the picture jumps out screen. The pervert's family is finally wiped out. May and Chain finally escape death. You feel this story is telling us what a moral it is? Please say your thoughts in the comments section. I will explore it with you. Remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.